it's coming at some point, the $200 per month raise for all Social Security beneficiaries, as represented by this leaked information right here that I presented a couple weeks ago. And I'm going to pop this article up on the screen for you in just a second here so you can see exactly what they're saying. But top lawmakers are coming out suggesting an emergency $200 per month raise for all Social Security beneficiaries. Sounds really nice, right? Well, I want to share with you the details of exactly what they're calling on and this article right here, and again, some leaked information that came out recently. I want to bring you up to speed on this. I've received a lot of questions coming in down below in the comment section on previous videos, in live streams, in the chat box. I've seen it popping up there as well. Well, again, I'm going to pop this article up in just a second here, and we can talk about the details. As this was leaked out, lawmakers didn't want this to get out, but it did, and I want to share with you exactly what's going on here. But time is also a ticking, and that's what I want to bring to your attention as well, is because time is a ticking, and according to the leaked information here, every month that goes by is potentially less money in the pockets of beneficiaries, which obviously seems pretty apparent, but again, I want to break that down for you here in just a second. However, super fast here. Hey, if you need any help with Medicare right now, seriously, check this out. Phone number right here. Check out that phone number. Please write it down, take a picture, take a screenshot. If you're turning 65, if you're retiring, if you're moving across state lines or county lines, if you need any help with your Medicare at all this year in 2025, whether it's right now or maybe later on in the year, during the annual enrollment, please write this phone number down right here. Write that phone number down. It is by far your best resource when it's initial or for your initial enrollment into Medicare. Maybe it's Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Part D plans, Medicare Advantage. The team of trusted advisors, again, right here with this phone number right there, they're working on the behalf of seniors every single day, navigating 20,000+ plans across the country, finding the best plan at the best price with the best coverages for you and your personal needs. Please let somebody else do the grunt work. Don't try to do it on your own. And again, it's 100% for free. Let them do all the work for you. That's the awesome part about it. Anyway, write the phone number down. You get it. And let's pop up this article right here. All right, so here you go. This is an article that came out in the middle of April, okay? I talked about it at the time. 100% fair with you. I talked about it. However, here's what's interesting. These lawmakers, they want to introduce, or not introduce, they are talking about and introducing this legislation, the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act. Again, the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act. Well, as you can clearly see from the article here, what they want to do is they want to implement an emergency $200 per month raise for all Social Security beneficiaries for how long? Through the rest of the year. That's why I said a minute ago, every month that goes by that they have not implemented this, guess what? It's costing you $200. Literally, every month that they sit on their duff and they do nothing, it's costing you $200 a month because they've done nothing, right? The reason that I say that is because with this article and the introduction of this legislation here, again, the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act, where they want to add a $200 per month raise for all beneficiaries across the board, it would only be temporary out until the end of the year. Here's the problem with that. The end of the year is coming closer and closer every single day, obviously, right? It's going to take them time to pass such a thing. Let's just say that they sit here and they do nothing with this for the next 3 months, 2 months, 5 months, 6 months. We're only down to a couple months then. We don't have much time left until the end of the year. So anyway, apparently these three lawmakers, Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, Ron Wyden, these three Senate Democrats are talking about this, okay? Here's what's super interesting about this. These are the same three that also introduced the exact same concept about 5 years ago, actually more than 5 years ago now, back in March of 2020 when the whole economy was closed down because of the situation that was happening then, right? They introduced essentially the exact same thing. But here they are, about 5 years later, and they're introducing basically the same thing, which is a $200 temporary raise to beneficiaries until the end of the year. I'm going to say this much. I like it. I like the concept, but there's a couple things I really dislike about this. Number one being, they're taking forever to do it. Here's the thing. Rather than saying until the end of the year, maybe they should say for 12 months, we're going to offer a $200 per month raise, right? I don't know, maybe that'd be a better approach because let's just say that they pass this thing in, September. that would only be a few months worth. That'd be useless. I mean, don't get me wrong, we still want it, but it would only provide a few months worth of the $200 per month raise. But if they would have actually passed this, say, I don't know, in April or May or something like that, we'd actually have a pretty good amount of time of months where we could actually get that, right? But every month that ticks by is $200 out the door that we would have gotten, but we didn't get, okay? So that's one thing that I feel like I don't really like about this, is that it's out until the end of the year. Not a good plan. I feel like just designate a time frame. 12 months, 14 months, 16 months, 18 months. You'll get this extra $200 or whatever it is. Maybe it's 8 months. Okay, fine. At least we know how long it's going to be, rather than sitting here thinking, well, you've wasted another month doing nothing. That's going to cost us another $200 out the door that we won't see from this, right? So that's one thing I don't like about this. Now, the next thing I'm not a huge fan about is, well, I kind of just alluded to this, which is it ends at the end of the year, which is there's the expiration date on it. In other words, however long we were to get this whole thing, okay, if they were to pass this in the first place anyway, which, by the way, I want to clarify, no, it has not been passed yet. But if they were to pass this thing, here's the bad part about it. Well, we're all going to get the money. We're going to be super happy. Lives will be a little bit easier. Not perfect, but a little bit easier. But then at some point in the future, they're going to come back and say, oh, yeah, it's expiring. Sorry about that. And then they take it away. Well, during that time that we're getting it, we're going to become reliant on that money, right? So we're becoming reliant on the money, and then all of a sudden the money goes away, and all of a sudden now our livelihoods are like, man, this is rough. We were reliant on that $200, and now they took it from us, and now things are possibly even worse, right? Anyway, that's just a couple downfalls that I potentially see with this. Don't get me wrong. It'd still be massively helpful for a lot of people, but those are just a couple things that I foresee being a little bit of a problem when it comes down to this $200, which would still be really nice, but I guess I want to know, rather than saying until the end of the year, give us a timeline. 12 months, 8 months, 16 months, 18 months, 14 months, whatever it is. Just say something like that rather than saying the end of the year, because honestly, every month that goes by that they don't pass it just irritates me a little more, because it's just another $200 that we could have received to help us out that we're not getting. That's the part that kind of bothers me about it, okay? Anyway, I know, I'm a total nut, right? I totally get that, but I'm just kind of doing whatever I can to advocate and represent for all those of you here in the community, and just saying, hey, come on, lawmakers, at the pace that they move, incredibly slow is the answer, by the way. This could take a very, very long time, and again, cost beneficiaries a lot of money while we sit and wait. So anyway, I want to point this out for you. Again, feel free to look it up if you want to. That's why I tell you the names of the legislation. Again, the Social Security Emergency Inflation Relief Act. Again, it was leaked around the middle of April. I brought you the details of this article here when it came out. And, the leakage that lawmakers had. So there you go. And this is what we know as of right now. Either way, I'll continue to keep you posted. As I get more information on this, I will keep you informed of what's going on here. Anyway, again, I'm going to say it again really quickly. If you need any help with your Medicare, again, initial enrollment into Medicare, Medicare supplements, Medigap plans, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, whatever it happens to be, check it out right here. Phone number. Write that phone number down. Take a picture. Take a screenshot. You got it right here. The best resource you will have, whether it's right now, whether it's next week, whether it's later on in the year, and you need that phone number during the annual enrollment. Seriously, those are going to be your go-to people to get you the best plan, to look through over 20,000 plans across the country, to find the best plan at the best price with the best coverages for you and your personal needs. And again, so you can see the doctors you want, the providers you want to see, the offices or the clinics you want to go to, the networks you want to be within, the prescription needs if you have any at all. Whatever it happens to be, there's a lot of plan options out there. You can certainly hack it out yourself. But if you're anything like me, I love free stuff, which, by the way, this is 100% free. And I love having somebody else do the work for me when I can. That's awesome, right? If I could get somebody to wash dishes, I would be a very, very happy person, right? That's unfortunately not going to be happening anytime soon. Who's going to be the person washing dishes? You're looking at him. Yep. This guy, unfortunately. Okay, my point is, I like having people do stuff for me. It's just a nice thing, and especially a service like this, when you can have somebody else do all the grunt work for you and find you a plan that saves you a boatload of money. That's really nice, especially, by the way, the average senior that they're working with is saving $1,100. Obviously, that's not guaranteed, but that's just the average savings from the seniors that are calling and working with them, which, by the way, a couple thousand of you here in the community have already called them. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you here in the community are already saving a ton of money. I've seen all the comments, and I've seen it all out there. Anyway, it's awesome. All right, anyway, who do you know? Think of a few people. Who do you know? Friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, anybody like that that needs this information. Please share that phone number with them, or go ahead and share this video. There's a share button down below as well. Thank you. Truly appreciate it. Otherwise, if you're new here, if you have not done so yet, please consider subscribing. Big subscribe button right down below the video. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Check out the other 5,000 plus videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description or popping up on your screen here in just a second. You'll see some videos there. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, please have a nice day. Take care, and I hope I can see you again soon in the next video or the next live stream. Until then, take care, and